How are you guys? This is a live video coming in for the supporter group. So it's a live video. Welcome everybody. Let's see if we can get the Buy Me a Coffee supporters in uh this platform. I hope that I can get the Buy Me a Coffee supporters. This video, it is dedicated to, it was supposed to be dedicated to the Buy Me a Coffee supporters. So I will dedicate this video to Buy Me a Coffee supporters. Good evening to everybody. Good evening. Buy Me a Coffee is the platform, and I have 188 followers and 160 supporters. So every Friday, I am going to do a live feed for, Buy Me a Coffee supporters, specifically for them. I was just doing one, but unfortunately, the internet started to have problems. And I could not be, sending the link to every single one of you again. So, as I am, going to start doing these live feeds, I will be bringing like content for Buy Me a Coffee supporters. And I will be bringing like special content for Buy Me a Coffee supporters. They're supporters. Ultimately, when Buy Me a Coffee becomes now a podcast, I will be doing podcasts in Buy Me a Coffee. So it's going to be good. Buy Me a Coffee is going to have, Buy Me a Coffee is going to have a podcast. So I can have people invited. I can do special shows for supporters. I can, eventually do special, uh, you know, uh, events for supporters, special pictures, special videos, and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully we will continuously, be at Buy Me a Coffee. So I want to read the comments that, that these a lot of these followers, supporters now have said to me, and it is just good. It's just good comments. Really, it's amazing comments. And I will read this. I will read this comment right here by Miss Raquel that says, "Please continue to help our children. The Freemasons of the world are murdering our children for their adrenochrome. Dear God, please help us stop these demons. Please bless those like Oscar to expose and stop the demonic people and animals from these heinous crimes against humanity." Thank you so much, Ms. Raquel. Also, Miss Shay. Thank you for all you do, Oscar. She says that. Thank you so much, Miss Brenda Hendricks. Thank you so much. Huge heart. You're doing a great job, Oscar. Thank you so much. Una Marie says, "Keep up the good work. We don't get news in South Texas." Wow, that's sad. And you don't get that in South Texas. Diane Abramowicz says, you're awesome, my friend. So I want to say thank you to Diane. Also says, thank you, Oscar, for all you do. Truth matters. Thank you. An anonymous one sent a contribution. So I suggest that if you guys are running into the anonymous put a nickname or something, or identify yourselves as, so I can give you props, because it's fair for me to give you the thank you, as you guys have been the contributors for our work. So I I want to say thank you. This is a video for all of you guys. So say thank you to you guys. And Miss Jackie Dawson says, I love the way you report. You put your feelings into it, then you become funny. And to be honest, in my eyes, you are one of the best reporters there is. Be blessed. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Somebody that is anonymous says, thank you, Oscar, for all you do. Miss Jan. It says Jan on the sound, so I know who it is. So Miss Jan, thank you so much. God bless your heart. Miss Jenny also didn't write a message, but she gave me a contribution. Also, Miss Becky says, thank you for your capacity and integrity in true journalism. If you have local San Diego contacts, please let us know. We all need to come together to take action to better our local communities globally. Thank you so much, Miss Becky. That's a beautiful comment. Thank you. That's a beautiful comment. Thank you so much. Miss Christina Caruso says, thank you, Oscar, for real journalism. Wow, those are really comments, good comments that keep us boosting and doing our job better every day. Anonymous, another one. Miss Jackie Moore says, thank you for all you do. So these are, followers that have been and supporters that have been supporting us through Buy Me a Coffee. Right now, the link of Buy Me a Coffee, I don't know if it's pinned right here. Hopefully my moderator can pin it. It's pinned right there for you guys to go in there. If you guys want to contribute to our work, you can go in there. And if you guys want to ask a question, a real personal question, I will answer it immediately right now to all of you guys, to every single one of you. You guys want to go in there and ask me a question, go in there. There it is. It is pinned right there on the top. So I want to say hello to every single one of you in the live feed. Whatever question you guys want to ask, as long as it is respectful and as long it is, coherent, it is, I will read it. There's a comment right here. A. Taylor says, I have been telling everyone about Oscar. I have followed him from day one. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Since I was speaking Spanish. Wow. You made me proud, Oscar. No, you're the one that makes me proud because it's because of you guys that I continue to do my work. There's a comment right here. There is a contribution right now that it just came in. And also it's a comment. So let me read this. This is I can't, it doesn't show yet. It doesn't show. I had to refresh for a little bit. So I have to wait a little bit for the refresh so I can read the new comment that just came in. So I believe that, we need to, these are, it sucks because it should be real quick. It should be real quick, but it's just, these kind of situations make me really, they get me really, if things don't get resolved real quick, I'm a really impatient guy. And I don't know how or why, but I don't know if it is age that I have become a really impatient guy, man. I have become a really impatient guy. Let me just, and I have done the best that I can. Oh, there's a new message right here. Of course. It says video went black and it says this video is private. Lost you, Oscar. Okay, Ms. Linda Lacasse, it was you. So I will read your questions right here for supporters. And somebody says, hey, it's age, my man. Yeah, it is, man. It is. I don't know why. It has completely changed. I was really patient when I was in my 20s. In my early 30s, my God, not even a fly would bug me. And right now, everything, like, it's just, I don't know, is the amount of stress and all this news that is going on that is pretty much, it just sucks because it's, I don't know, man. I get stressed real quick. I get like a little match, bam. And I don't do like radical, irrational stuff. I don't do that. What I do is just, I get upset, like, oh, come on, man, you're supposed to do that. That is real easy. Come on. So you know, that kind of a way. It says right here a comment. Oh, let me just see right here. One just came in, and I will read it. It's Miss Eva. Miss Eva Skelly. Thank you so much, Miss Eva. And her comment is this. She says, I really enjoy your broadcast. You have a big heart. You're a natural teacher. God bless you, Oscar. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for that beautiful comment, Miss Eva. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are trying to do our best. So, I'm right here at Buy Me a Coffee. You guys can go in there and, and ask me a question, whatever. And even you want to drop a question right here at the message box, I will put it on right here on the screen. But, ultimately, if you guys want to go to Buy Me a Coffee, you can go in there and click it. So let me just read some comments right here. A lot of people are commentating that, what's going on right now. I had a conversation with a group of friends right now about the situation at the border. And I'll tell you, it's really difficult to be talking about immigration and that people only know you about immigration. But it's the subject that I have been more emphatic and more emphasized on because of the child trafficking that has been occurring in these caravans, and also the abuse towards women. That is just horrible what they are doing towards women. The abuse towards women, it is just horrible. Now, a lot of people have said, like, hey, we don't want them in our country. We're full. Those kind of responses, sometimes I feel like, wow, man, I don't understand. You know, I don't understand the response. Sometimes I don't understand we're full because every American, when they travel, they are well received at every part of the world. Every American, when they travel to Mexico, they are well received over here. And ultimately, thank you so much, Miss Krista. Thank you so much, Miss Krista. God bless your heart. Thank you. Here is your comment. It says right here, Miss Krista, the world is so crazy. I feel people are on edge. Love listening to you, Oscar. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much. God bless your heart, Miss Krista. Thank you so much for your contribution. Buy Me a Coffee is right there. If you guys wanna drop in a comment. And I have been like, okay, I'm trying to understand because when every American goes to Europe or goes to, because a lot of Americans have been commentating on my live feed. If you try to go in illegally in Mexico, see what happens. Hold on a minute. You don't need to come in here legally or illegally. They don't ask you for nothing. There's a lot of Americans that they are living over here without paperwork. Millions of Americans. This is the concept that a lot of people from the east, far east of the United States, central, they don't understand the concept of border. There's a lot of U.S. citizens millions of U.S. citizens that they live in the other side of the fence in Mexico because they don't want to pay rent in the United States that is really expensive. So a lot of these people cross every day back and forth the border. And there's no paperwork asking, there's an inspection from customs from Mexico for every American that is coming to Mexico. But ultimately, it is not like the US that before they ask you for a passport, they ask you for an ID. and if you're eligible to cross. Over here, when an American comes to Mexico, you can just cross over walking and that's it. There's no permit for you to come back in 2 weeks and then you have to go back. There's nothing like that. There's nothing like, oh, it's a tourist visa. You cannot be in the country for more than 2 weeks. Then they can take away your tourist visa. It's not like that. Americans have that liberty and that freedom to go back and forth. So when they say expressions like that, it's full, close the borders. It is something that is like, come on, brother. Mexico has never closed your borders for you. Mexico has never said that, for you. Mexico never has said, close the borders to America. Because if we do, the economy of the United States of America, I'm sorry, but it's a reality. It will collapse, the economy and the borders. We need each other. We do international commerce together. It's like Canada with the United States. That's where they got the International Treaty of the Temec. The International Treaty for the Temec. That's an international treaty between Canada, Mexico, and the United States of America. It's the most powerful 3 countries in the whole continent. And this is what I like. Close the borders. The president that has been more strict on border security has been Donald Trump. Even Donald Trump did not close the border. Even Donald Trump did not close the border. Why do you think he did not close the border? Why do you think that he did not close the border? He's a businessman. He knows that he's going to lose a lot. And it will collapse the economy. Now, I will possibly next week, I will go to, thank you so much. It says right here, Kathleen Brown. She contributed. Miss Kathleen, you should have put a comment. But right now, because you donated and you contributed and you put a comment, Miss Kathleen, I would like to say thank you to you. God bless your heart. Really, thank you. You didn't put a comment, but write a comment right there. Write a question. Don't be shy. Don't be shy and ask a question. But I'll tell you something. That is a reality. If you go right now, possibly I will try to go to San Diego next week. If you go to the mall that is Plaza Las Americas, that is the Americas Plaza, and if you go to that mall, you will see all the businesses that they're closed. Those malls depended on binational tourism and binational businesses. Those malls, those businesses. There's a lot of businesses. The economy in the borders of every state depend on it. Not only that, the international agreements with the automobile industry is this. And it is exactly like Mexico, but when Mexico is a little bit more corrupt. Mexico with Guatemala, there's no customs, there's no border, there's a river, but there's a lot of international commerce. And there's a lot of irregularities. There's drug trafficking, gun trafficking, multi-billion illegal businesses they cannot close. That's why they don't put a border. That's why they don't put this. That's why they don't put that. So it's kind of like you cannot close the border. Is this something that the economy depends? There's a comment right here. Elena Walker says right here, Uh, it says, I'm a Hispanic. Uh, yo soy una hispana. I'm a Hispanic. And I traveled and worked in Mexico for 10 years. Look at this. For me, it's like you say, every time it's about legal entry into our country. It's about process that keep people safe. Then she adds, you speak daily about the risk of women and children. This is very critical, and the current United States administration is causing even greater risk to this group of people. Yes, you're correct. You are, correct. You are exactly correct about that. And, the problem is that this is something that I have said it, I was saying it before, but there's a lot of people that they don't have, that they are on their, they leave all the way to the East Coast, to the East Side, people from, that they don't live close to the border, that they don't see this firsthand. That you can just been sitting down on your couch and you can just watching it and be like, no, we don't want them. Let's keep them out. America's full and it's out of our tax dollar. We are the ones that are paying it. But you're not experiencing the moment right there, right? So the problem right here is that the left, and this is really important. There's a question right here, and I will read it right now. I'll read it right now, moderator. But this is really important. The left, it is so intelligent on this. The left in the United States of America and the globalists are distracting the people from being categorized as narcissistic, racist, fascist, and all that. When they're not focusing on the real problem, they're focusing on the people. So they are really intelligent. The way that they manage is that we flood the borders with people. People are going to attack the migrants. As they are attacking the migrants, now people are going to be categorized as racist, xenophobic, and all that kind of stuff. And as they are categorized, the people that they're criticizing this, the agenda keeps growing. So the only organization that does not get attacked is us, the globalists. And the people that they are going to get attacked are the people that they are attacking the migrants, or that they are speaking of the migrants, or that they are talking about the migrants. Those are the people that are going to be signalized as racist, as fascist, as narcissists. Really smart and tactical. So you got all of us that we are complaining about immigration, and we're complaining about, look at this influx of 1,000 people. Look at this influx of 200,000. Look at this influx of 21,000 unaccompanied minors. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. And when you are focusing on only specifically just the migrants, you're not focusing on the right particular problem. And which is the problem? We have been saying it. We have been talking about it. That is the globalists. That's what we need to be focused on. Who is the organization that is provoking this problem? Who is the boss? Who is the boss? Who's provoking this problem? They're using us. The left is using us. The left is using the people that they want legal migration. They are using you to make you look like a racist, like a fascist, like a narcissist, like you don't want people nowhere. They're using your narrative. And in the meantime, they're continuing with the flood. So every Congress people in the United States of America, what they say, my God, they're suffering. Look at all these people that they don't have a heart, that they're criticizing them. Look what they're doing. They're criticizing them all the time. But why they don't talk about the United Nations? Why Alexandria Ocasio never mentions it? Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, Veronica Escobar, Gavin Newsom. Nancy Pelosi. Why they don't talk about the philanthropists, George Soros? The ones that we are shooting ourselves on the foot is us by digging every day with a shovel, little by little, our narrative, when we're not focusing on the right people. This is a question. Oscar, you think with the new elections in Mexico, and especially in Tijuana, will it change something about the mass migration and the migrant camps? Yes. There's a planification now. Somebody is, and it is, of course, ultimately Jorge Ramos that is going to win for mayor over here. Jorge Ramos, not the journalist. There's another guy that had already been a mayor over here in Tijuana. For God's sake, God forbid, no. Hijo de su might. The guy that is running for mayor is Jorge Ramos. Let me put up a picture right here of him for you guys to understand who I am talking about. Let me see right here, Jorge Ramos, right here. Is it this one? Oh yeah, images. Where is he? Where is it? Okay, there we go. This is the image right here that I want to use. This sucks because every time that I put an image, it's just it takes me to another website. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on, video, come on. So this is the guy that he was already a mayor. He has been already a mayor from our city of Tijuana. The crime rate was real low in that particular time. The crime rate was real low, and also, let me just fast forward right here. Okay. Oh, right there. So the crime rate was real low. Jorge Ramos Hernandez, that is his name. And can I get a good picture? For God's sake, Google. Can I get a good picture? Let me just right here. I believe this one. Oh my God. This is so stressful when you're trying to get a picture and you cannot even get a picture, man. So you're talking about Jorge Ramos Hernandez, that he is running for mayor. Now, this guy is really a right-wing candidate. This guy has been, when he was a mayor back in 20, I don't remember when it was. I have to remember when it was. So here we go. See, here we go. Now I got one. Who's calling me on the phone, man? Leave me alone. I'm in a live broadcast right now. Can't answer you right now. So I believe that there's this one. Let me see right here. Yeah. This is Jorge Ramos. This guy, he has already a plan. And fortunately, since we got attacked at the migrant camp, immediately with another journalist that he is really recognized over here in Tijuana, we did a manifesto. And in the manifesto or report, we put every situation that has been occurring with evidence on the migrant camp. As for, we are, requesting that they should do audits to the lawyers that they are working over here from the United States, as meaning their paperwork, if they are legally working over here, not under the humanitarian right, under legal procedure and legal paperwork. Also, all the irregularities, and there's also something that we reunited, that is signatures from all the taxi drivers that have been affected, and neighbors and businesses that have been affected. All of them, they're going on this package. and they are going already, and it's already been delivered, I think so, to Jorge Ramos. Jorge Ramos, he is a person that he, as soon as he heard about all the irregularities and all the things that were occurring in the migrant camp, in terms to adding now activists, photos of activists, and all these kind of stuff, he said, you know what, this is a mess. Why are we still keeping this and they're not in shelters? And who are these nonprofits and why they have the authority to do whatever the hell they want? That's what I heard. And supposedly, as soon as he gets into the mayor position, he's going to act on it. That's one of the things that they're saying. So, our obligation is to help our Tijuana people and also to get the migrants into a secure area. The secure area, it means into a shelter where they're not experiencing violence, delinquents, abuse, and they're not paying 350 pesos per week for a tent. And they're not living out of what an activist from the United States is saying to them, that everything is going to be all right. You're not an immigration officer, buddy. You're just an activist. Like the tabloid writers and all those. You're just an activist. Eres un activista nada más común y corriente. You don't have no say so over here. This is Mexico. They need to respect the law. So when it comes to your comment, yes, they're supposedly going to start acting on it, and supposedly they're going to be, resolving that situation. So this is Jorge Ramos, for everybody to know. He has a lot of white hair, and he's young. I'm saying that he's young because now that I'm 40, now I gotta say that people are young in their 40s. So he's young. He's in his late 40s, I think. So the guy's in his late 40s, like 46, 45, 46. He's still young. Not a kid, but he's still young. You know what I mean? So that's Jorge Ramos. I will read some comments. If you guys want to go into Buy Me a Coffee, you can go in there and comment, and also you can contribute to our work. So I will read some comments right here real quick. So there's a comment. Love you, Oscar. Let's go, you. Let's go, Lou. Says, love you, Oscar. Cruz Azul. La mala suerte, ya me la vas a echar. Say hi to you. Patty Taylor says, the American people do not agree with anything Biden is doing, period. We can't afford to take care of people from other countries. We have homeless vets here. And you have had that. And Patty, let me just tell you, and this is being real. All right? This is being real. And I'm not going to criticize the 45th president and the past president. I'm not going to criticize that. But that taking care of your homeless. Since when the United States has had a homeless problem? And I'm asking a really legitimate and straightforward question. Since when? Since Joe Biden came into the picture? When Donald Trump was president? When Barack Obama was president? When George Bush Jr. was president? Clinton was president? George Bush? Reagan? Since when the United States has been having a homeless problem? Since when? And it is not the problem that they are homeless. It is the system of the United States of America that it needs to be fair, and it needs to have more opportunities for the greatest country that exists, that is in the world. I understand you're telling me Reagan and Trump were the greatest, period. I understand. That's your. I understand Reagan. My stepdad, he says Reagan is the best president ever, and he doesn't like Trump, but he says Reagan is the best president ever, and he's a Republican. Trump for me, it is, my God, I respect that man so much when he talked to the globalists in front of the United Nations. I agree with you on the two presidents, Reagan and Trump. I agree with you. But that was not the question. The question that I was asking is, since when homelessness has been a problem to the United States of America? That is not a response. That is not a justification. I want to know since when you had a problem with homeless. This is the problem. The problem is that there's no programs for reactivating the economy of these people, reactivating the lives of the homeless people. There's no programs for PTSD people, big programs to get them back into the community and to get them resolve their lives and get them back actively reunite them with their families, make them something out of themselves, help them in a way to be proactive in the community, help them to get a job, to do a profession, help them to be back on their feet, leave addiction, to all of that. Those kind of programs, they're not emphasizing on that. But you prefer to build shelters. Now, in the past administration, Donald Trump was the president that has been more attacked in history. So he had a lot in his hands, and he had a plan for homeless people to create more jobs. That's why he was bringing the economy, but he got attacked with, COVID. All this kind of stuff started coming. Before that, you had the most racist president that has ever existed in the United States of America, that is Barack Obama, and he completely destroyed your country with liberal. This is the most liberal president that has ever existed in your country. Then before that, before Barack Obama, you had George Bush Jr. For God's sake, what happened in that 8 years of this man? A war that a lot of them saying it was provoked by the United States government. A lot of them are saying it was not provoked. They attacked us. The Islamic, religion, the people attacked us. La la la. He. Afghanistan. Boo. Osama bin Laden. La. Who he. It was the worst time for the military, possibly since, I will say, and I'm daring to say, since Vietnam. And then since when you've been having problems with homeless people? Look what is happening right now in California. Why do you think California is so bad? California, it is the communist state of the United States of America. People don't realize that, but it's already communist. California is already communist. It's a communist state. It's complete communism in California. The cost of living in California, it is so high that for a low income family, they will not make it. If you have a family of 5, the 5 have to work. If you have a family of 3, the 3 have to work. You cannot afford a car payment, an insurance, food, gasoline. It's up the roof. $5 a gallon. The cost of living is so high. It is a communist system. It is so communistic that the cost of living and the cost of life is so high that it's only for the rich. And the poor get poor and the rich get richer. The complete collapse of the middle class. Communism. 1% social class and the other percent. That's why you have a lot of homeless. Is it the president or is it the system? It's the system that is messing up with the citizens of the United States. And a lot of these places where you are seeing poverty and homelessness, it is on Democratic states. I will tell you that. A lot of them. And there's also Republican states where they're not doing anything about it because I suggest, Miss Patty, you are a Republican, possibly, or you're a conservative. And I have said this before as an independent. I have said this before. Republicans right now, they paint themselves as, we haven't done anything. Not you, not talking specifically to you. No, the politicians. We have done as much as we can. But we saw a man that he stood in front of the swamp and cleaning up all these creatures and all these evil and demonic and corrupt people. And at the moment that he needed them the most, everybody backstabbed Donald Trump, Democrats, Republicans, and even his closest friends. The people that he trusted the most, for God's sake, the vice president, Mike Pence, backstab Donald Trump. How cynical. And a lot of people are saying Mike Pence did what he had to do. He stood by the Constitution. All right. How many presidents have done that? How many vice presidents have done that? I'm not saying violate the Constitution, but for God's sake, this was about saving or not, or turning into Joe Biden. And look what the mess is going on right now. How many Republicans said nay? Do you remember? Or said we approve or nay? You guys remember that day, the 6th of January? You guys remember that day, right? The Republican Party is a complete mess right now. A complete disaster. They don't know where they're going. They don't know how they're going to do it. And they are messed up because some of them, they want to steal their jobs. And some of them, they don't want to be in the middle of, I am a conservative. No, I am a liberal. No, I am for this. I am for that. No, I'm for the vaccine. I'm not for a mask. I'm like for that. La, 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 la. So they're all over the place. They don't know what they want because they're in the middle of a crossfire right now. So they have to approve some things that Congress says. They got to say like, okay. And some of them in Congress, they have the pants. It is so unfortunate that I have seen only three people that they have the pants to stand against the communist and socialist agenda of the Democrats. One of them, it is one of them. It is Matt Gaetz. 2, Ted Cruz. 3, she's a lady. And she's wearing the pants in the whole group. That lady, it is the only one that is wearing the pants. The only one that is wearing the pants. And my God, like this, she has them. Every day they attack her and they want to remove her from Congress and they want to do horrible things to her and they want to do this and they want to do that and they want to remove her and they want to attack her and they want to do, oh my God, she's the worst and she is crazy and she's this. And now AOC wants to get a restraining order because she feels threatened of her life. But AOC is over there complaining about the Paris deal and is the only one that has had the pants to stand her ground, really, and to say, I'm here to work for the people. I'm not here to work for politicians. I'm here to work for the people. I'm here for the people. I'm not here for politicians, because she was not a politician. She was never a politician. She was a civil citizen, successful citizen, business lady, great family member, great mother, great wife, great leader on her family, responsible, energetic, exercise, everything. And every time, this lady has always demonstrated her complaints as a citizen. She has never been, I'm declared a politician. I'm 100% a politician. I want to run for politics. It's like she was one day sitting down watching all this crap develop, and she said, you know what? I had it with this. This is what I have to offer to my kids. I have busted my butt my whole life to give my kids a future, and this is what I'm going to get. Get the hell out of here. I must do something. Mom, what are you going to do? You know what? I'm going to run for Congress. The hell out of here. I might do it. Are you sure? Hell yeah, I'm going to run for it. She won. She's in the White House. She's right there defending people. And he's the only one that is wearing the pants. Where are the other Republicans? I just named three. Three. If you want me to name you how many Democrats they stay together and they're on the same communist ideology, I can name you the whole Democratic Party. The whole Democratic Party, I can name you. The whole Democratic Party. All of them. Alexandria Ocasio, Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, Veronica Escobar. All of the Congress people are in the same. Nancy Pelosi, Shifty Shift. Oh, my God. Oh, Gavin Newsom. Well, oh, my God. Everybody, every single one of them. Like, high five, everybody, communists. So the thing right here is the Republican Party, it's a mess right now. And they have to clean it up. They have young people in there. They have this phenomenal lady, Matt Gaetz, and also they have Ted Cruz. Those three. People were defending Dan Crenshaw. Dan Crenshaw, we have shown Dan Crenshaw red flag. I'm sorry. Dan Crenshaw, red flag, and ultimately also globalist. I'm sorry. A lot of people are like, leave him alone. He's so handsome. He has a patch. I'm sorry. He gave his life for his. I want to say right now. I want to say I want to make it public. And before that, so hopefully I answer your question, Miss Patty Taylor. Thank you for being on the live feed. My God, the comments went off, man. When Miss Patty just commentated, you triggered the whole live feed, Miss Patty. That's good. That's good. Where is your comment? I want to remove it because I want to go to another comment. I hope that I answered your comment, and I hope that that I answer your question, or we let me get this one right there, and then we remove that one, and then you got it right there. So I hope that that I answer your question. So, I want to say thank you. Millie McClarkton says, how can I send you money without using PayPal? You get there's a buy me a coffee right there is a link on the top. You can click on that and become a supporter, and also you can send me right there a contribution. Thank you for your work. Thank you for your contribution. Says somebody and buy me a coffee. Just again, Miss Krista. My God, thank you so much, Miss Krista. Again. Says the world is crazy. I feel people are on an edge. Love listening to you, Oscar. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much, Miss Krista. Wow. Thank you, and thank you. Am I reading right? And this is another one. Buy me a coffee from Miss Jan. That I want to say thank you so much, Miss Jan. God bless your heart. 40 is not old. I am. Thank you so much, Miss Kathleen. Also, thank you. So I want to say, I forgot what I was going to say, man. I had it right here. I had it. It went away. But, I wanted to just talk to you guys for a little bit. It went away and it sucked because I had it right here and it was really good. It was something good. I will memorize right now. I will get it right now. I'll get it back. So I was talking about, Matt Gaetz and this other lady. And also, you got Ted Cruz. And, oh, yeah. So I want to congratulate. Hold on a minute. Let me just read it because I'm not going to say his name. Because I love him. And sometimes he watches me, but he is not a conservative. He is a... One day, hopefully, my cousin will see the light. I have a cousin that he is in the National Guard. And let me just go right here. Let me just read what he just received because I want to read it and I want to make it public. I don't want to give up his name, but he is in the National Guard. Hold on, let me just read what he just accomplished. I have a cousin that he is in the National Guard. Okay. And he received, this makes me so proud because I love him, man. He's my baby cousin. He's my baby cousin. And he represents the National Guard. He represents the National Guard. And he says, it says the United States of America, they gave him this diploma. It says, the United States of America, to all who shall see this present greeting, this is to certify that the Secretary of Defense has awarded the Joint Service Achievement Medal to Sergeant La La La, California National Guard San Diego Military Entrance Processing Station, for meritorious service for the armed forces of the United States of America. So if you're listening, sometimes you listen to me, sometimes you don't, because you get mad at me because I criticize Alexandria Ocasio. But as you listen to me, if you're listening to me right now, politics has nothing to do with family. And I want to tell you that I am extremely proud of you. And every day that I see you on that uniform, you make me so proud to say that you're my family and you're my blood. I love you with all my heart. Congratulations. You're the best. Let me give you guys an example of how, let me see if I can, I want to share something that is not personal. It's not personal. This is not personal. But I want to share something with you guys. This is, as I was, it was funny. But let me see if I can find it right here real quick. Yes, real quick right here. I believe that this one. And then is, yeah, that one. Right there. So I will show, this is I remember one day, how's everybody doing? Buy me a coffee is right there. If you guys want to shoot a comment, there's another buy me a coffee from someone anonymous. I suggest that you come on, guys. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Send your message. Give your put a message in there, man. But thank you so much to anonymous. And Miss Linda Lacasi, again, she gave me buy me a coffee. This is me wearing. This is me, and you guys are gonna laugh at this picture because I was just telling you that my cousin is in the National Guard, and he just received this Achievement Merit Award, and this is me wearing his uniform. This is me wearing his uniform. This is crazy. This is me wearing it. I always, this is me wearing his National Guard gear that he had right there. So I was wearing his, I said, you know what? Let me see if, because he's saying, oh, no, it's real heavy, Oscars. It's like, you don't even know, Blue. You don't even know, Blue. Thank you so much, Miss Patty. Thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you. God bless your heart. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. So this is me wearing the gear. And I'm holding the camera. And my uncle was helping me put on the backpack. For God's sake. Holy cow. When I was putting, first and foremost, my cousin is like real skinny. He's his waist is 27, something like that. So he's a really skinny guy, man. So really, really skinny guy. And right now, Miss Patty Taylor, another one contribution. Thank you so much for buying me a coffee. I do thank you. I do thank for all you do. We're in deep trouble with Biden in office. Thank you for being respectful to me. Oh yes, always, always, always and forever. So this is me. So I wear that, he's really skinny. So I was putting the vest on. And I was like, what the hell? This was my dream as I was young, man. Got a little bit off track, but Almost made it to the Marine Corps recruiting station. Oh, almost made it. So this was. So I put on the best, and I try to fit in it, man. I'm trying to fit in it. I'm trying. I'm really trying to fit in it, man. And I'm putting the best on. And as I'm putting the best on, I'm not fitting in that stuff, man. So I'm telling my uncle, hey, man, pull it down, man. I cannot even fit in this stuff, man. It's like, oh, you don't even know how the backpack is heavy, man. So I'm like, hey, give me that, man. So I put on the best. I fit in it. I'm like, holy, I need to lose some weight right here, man. It's like he's really skinny. So he's like, carry the backpack, cousin. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me with this, man. You want me to carry that backpack? So I put on first one side, and I'm like, start going to the back. Hey, where you going, man? And he's just like, hey, put the other one on. I put the two on. Like, you need a helmet. I'm like, yeah, I put down that. Give me that helmet, man. Give me that. So I'm really proud of you. This is me having the honor to wear your clothing. Having the honor to wear your clothing. Thank you for giving me a minute of the honor to be in your shoes. Thank you for letting me just feel what it feels like to protect the most beautiful country that exists in this world. Thank you for just letting me fit in your shoes for just 1 second to feel this is how it is to die for a beautiful country. Thank you. I know you're hearing me. I know you are. So I just want to say I love you. So that was me wearing the what is it called? The uniform. Wearing the uniform. My God, I started sweating. Oh, you want some ventilator? I don't want a ventilator, man. I just started sweating. Somebody sent a Miss. Thank you so much, Miss Krista. Have a wonderful weekend. Going to dinner with some friends. God bless you. Have a beautiful dinner. I don't know what you're going to eat. But have some steak. Every time that I go to Texas, and every time that I go to Texas, Anthony, when I go to Texas, he's like, you can't leave Texas without us eating ribs or eating steak. So he wants to take me all the time to like really nice restaurants, man. He's like, oh, like Anthony is really high maintenance, man. He's really Britney Spears. So every time that we are, in Texas and I'm in El Paso with him, he's like, no, we got to go to this restaurant. And the first time that I was in El Paso, he took me, we were on the run. Like, let's pick up some food, man, like real fast because we got to edit some pictures and all that kind of stuff and la, la, la. So we went into a little shaft, like it was a little restaurant, little restaurant. We went in there. And he's like, okay, he knows his craft, man. So he started ordering like, give me some of this hot potato ribs, macaroni and cheese, and la la for to go. I'm like, okay, I got it. He said, I got it. I'm like, all right. It was his first treat of me in the United States and El Paso. So he paid for it. He went home. I opened the damn thing and I'm like, what the hell? Everything's and don't brag about yourself, but everything's big in Texas, man. They make it huge everywhere. And I opened the plastic foam, and as I opened the thing, it was like three ribs, but I'm talking buffalo ribs, man. I'm not even talking about, thank you so much from KG Music. Thank you so much, brother. God bless your heart. Thank you so much, KG. Thank you. And also, Thank you to Millie McLarkin. Says love you, my brother from another. Love you, my brother from another. Como no? I love that. Thank you so much, Millie. Praying for your safety. Oh, God bless your heart. Thank you so much. And also, that's it. For now, that's it. So buy me a coffee is right there if you guys want to go in. So we had like 3 ribs, man. Huge ribs. It was an order for just for me. It was too much. It was like ribs, 3 big ones like this. And it was a mashed potato, a big mashed potato, man. Big mashed potato. And after that big mashed potato, there was a macaroni and cheese and some other stuff that he ordered, like on the side for the steak or for the ribs. I could not eat. I ate just one. The other one I gave it to Frankie that he almost bought. He almost bit me. That dog hates me, but he's a beautiful dog. But that dog hates me. So I gave the other one the complete rib to the other one, and the other one I saved it for later at night. Like it was just big, man. So hope you go get your hope that you go get something that is kind of like this. I'm in California, so having seafood. Oh, Seaport Village. Why don't you go to Seaport Village? Best place for seafood. And also you can go to Del Mar. Right there at Del Mar Heights, you get off Quinn Oaks, Del Mar Heights, 5. You go to Del Mar Fairgrounds, and it's on the pier. Right there on Del Mar Fairgrounds. Right there, they got a better restaurant. Somebody here is saying, Lori Woodruff, San Diego has great restaurants. Whew. I remember a great restaurant that I used to go every Saturday, and it was just a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh my God, Oscar, you're so like tacky." It's not tacky. I don't know if you have been in it, Lori, but it's called Claim Jumper. It's off the 8 East. You go 8 East and you exit in El Cajon, and you go west when you exit, and it is on the plaza. It's called Claim Jumper. Everything is huge there. Also, I always ordered when I used to go to Claim Jumper. I used to order all the time the chicken with oh my God, with mashed potatoes and all that. The plate is huge, man. It's like it's served for somebody that is 340 million pounds. It's like you eat all that you want. Like get all that you want. I had to take home. It was too much. All the time that I used to go over there. And also, Little Italy. La Mesa, yes. And La Mesa. Little Italy. I used to go to Little Italy every Friday. Who doesn't know? Also downtown, the Gas Lamp. They have really good restaurants. But also Little Italy. I love Little Italy in San Diego. Little Italy is beautiful, man. I used to go there to Felipe's. That is the one that I always, normally go. There was another restaurant on the side of Felipe's that I don't remember the name, but it has people to sit down outside, and also it has a beautiful Italian garden. A beautiful Italian garden in the back. That back in 2002, something like that, I used to go every 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005 to be exact. It's Little Italy is beautiful. So I go. I know some restaurants. Also Morton's, Morton. Morton's. If my accent is not that correct, Morton's restaurant that is in downtown. That is a really nice restaurant, kind of Frank Sinatra kind of restaurant. Morton's restaurant. I have gone there, more than a couple times. Also, I have gone to some La Jolla, also some really nice restaurants. They're really nice. Morton's is a really nice restaurant. My, an uncle of mine took me there when I was, I believe that I was 16. Morton's. He took me when I was 16. I don't know how it is right now. I don't know how it is. But back in the day, it was really like, oh, you went to Morton's. Get the hell out of here. I don't even knew what the hell. He said, like, just get dressed up. We're going to Morton's. I'm like, all right, man. I'm like, all right, I'll get dressed up. Cafe Sevilla is another one. Yes, absolutely. I agree with you. Oh, San Diego's beautiful, man. San Diego is so beautiful. San Diego, California is one of the most beautiful cities that exist in the United States of America, but God's sake, it's so liberal, man. Holy cow. Welcome to liberal town, man. For God's sake, it's just liberal. Everywhere, every apartment complex that you go, there's always that smell of that that weird herb that is always being smoked everywhere. At every apartment complex that you go in San Diego, everybody is, smoking that weird herb that is almost legal and everywhere. So it's extremely liberal, man. Really liberal in San Diego. But it's beautiful in some places. Some places is real beautiful. Some places is like, oh my God, it needs some, So buy me a coffee is on top. People want to comment. People want to comment. People want to ask a question. If people want to ask a question, right here, I'm for you guys. Also, now that we're in it, we got a Teespring shop. Sorry for my scratching of the eye. Something came in my eye, and I'm not crying. We got a Teespring store. If you guys want to buy something out of our Teespring store, we got like really good mugs and Oscar Blue shirts and all that kind of stuff. So if you guys want, something from that store, I got the hiccups. Sometimes I get the hiccups, and I don't know what. Hopefully my moderator can pin the Teespring. And you guys can buy whatever you want. So, somebody's talking about burgers right here. We're all talking about food. Now, if you want to talk about food, let me tell you a game changer for me that it changed my life. So I was all in the idea, and I'm going to tell you the reality about this. Now that we're talking about food, I was in the idea that the best burgers that exist in the world were In-N-Out. For me, it was the best burgers that have ever existed in my life were In-N-Out. And also, I used to order, give me a double with some animal fries and a milkshake, strawberry. And I used to go to the one in Sports Arena because you had all the beautiful chicks right there. When I was young, you're talking about when I was 23, 24 years old. So you had all the beautiful blondes right there working. And I'm like, oh, I want to go. I just want to go and order a burger. Oh, he's so racist. He's saying only blondes. So what happened to Hispanics and blacks? So like everybody that worked there, it was beautiful. Beautiful people. Referring to that. So I was on the assumption that, under the assumption that In-N-Out was the best place to eat burgers, right? So Anthony was every day was telling me, nah. When you eat Whataburger, man, you're gonna flip out. So he bought me a Whataburger, and it was a jalapeno Whataburger, and it was real good. But I said, I'm sorry, bro. It does not go there. Really, it does not have that taste. Until our last visit to El Paso, that he presented me a El Paso own burger that is called Orange Cow. That one, oh my God. I'm done with that. Orange Cow, it is the best burger that I have ever tasted in my life. Orange Cow. And I'm sorry, El Paso makes really good food. Really good food. So Orange Cow, it is the best burger that I have ever tasted in my life. It is in El Paso. In-N-Out now it goes to second place. I got it right here, a neighbor and a neighbor. I can just drive through, get out, and that's it. But Orange Cow, for God's sake, every time that I go over there now, we got to go to Orange Cow, man. You got to give me that. I cannot leave this place without Orange Cow. I cannot. It's just Orange Cow has to happen. It's just, my God, man. There's really good food. Really good food. So let's get right into an hour and 9 minutes. Oh my God. An hour and 9 minutes. That's that's a good conversation. We've been having good conversation. That means that we are having a good conversation. Let me go to Buy Me a Coffee and see if somebody put some comments. If not, I will ask the audience if they want to ask me some questions. And if they want to ask me some questions, yes, you're asking me if I read the comment from her in the Buy Me a Coffee. Yes, I read it. If that is the thing that you're asking me, yes, I did. So I will answer your questions right here. And some comments that you guys want me to do. I never asked this before. But, you know, right now that we are with supporters of Buy Me a Coffee, I would like to ask you something. I always ask you guys. I always respond to your questions, but you have never responded to one question that I have asked. So you guys better feel white privilege right now. You guys are going to feel white privilege right now of the question that I am about to ask. What can I do better for you guys? What can I do better for you? So I will read a comment right here. It says, did they move the tent city in Tijuana? No, it's still there, 1,500. Miss Patty says, my daughter's flying into Tijuana, Mexico on Tuesday for weight loss surgeries. I'm scared for her. Don't worry about it. If, she's going to be all right. Your daughter is going to do fantastic. Everything is going to be great. She's going to do phenomenal. And she is going to turn back, in some days is going to be on your arms. So don't worry about it. The war over here is between the organized crime. It's not between people. It's between the organized crime. You're doing bad things. You're doing bad stuff. Somebody's going to do something. You're just coming in peace, tourists, having a couple of drinks, having fun. Nothing's wrong. But if you do get involved in some kind of stuff, just letting you know. But everything's going to be all right. Don't worry about it. And she's good. And congratulations to her. So, this is right here. It says, do I have to show? Yes, please. Show it. Show your white privilege card. Let me say right here, Miss Nancy. Miss Nancy Loria says, well, I think you're doing so much. Thank you so much. Melody Dawn says, you keep speaking the truth, Oscar. Thank you so much. Linda Lacasi says, what can you do better, Oscar? Smile more and love that laugh. I can't sometimes because the topics are so serious and they're so depressing that I am the thing that I have that is a mistake that I have, people, is that I absorbed. That is the particular way to say it. Sorry for my accent. I absorbed all the emotions from the immigration and all that kind of stuff. And I absorb it more when I go to the place. When I usually go to the place, I absorb more of that. So I take all that energy and I have to release it. That's why I return back to boxing. And we're training hard and we're doing this. I'm releasing all of my energy there. So sometimes I have the capacity to do it, but sometimes I can't. It says right here, don't change the thing, Oscar. You're awesome. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Again, another comment right here. Please keep being you because you're awesome. I know it's hard on you because I know I couldn't do it. Thank you. Okay, right here. Jenny P says, you're awesome, Oscar. Are you still training for boxing? Yes. Are we able to make donations to the people you choose to support with the process from your fight? That is a phenomenal comment. So look at this. I will try to share. Let me just go right here and see if you can. Let me see if I can share this. Hold on 1 second. All right. Let me see if I can. If you guys can hold on 1 second, and I'm going to try to do the best that I can to show some some pictures of that. So I want to show some pictures. Hold on. I'm right here. It's the other day I was showing to supporters, all my pictures that I have. And I was showing to supporters because I wanted to everybody to see, what is that I do. So hold on, right here we got it. And let me just send it. It's a great conversation that we're having today, but it's really important that you guys see what I do, because a lot of people are going to be like, "Oh yeah, Oscar, you do it, but how do you do it? Like, what is the thing that you do? How do you do it? How do you accomplish it? How do you go about? What do you do about?" It is. I hate when things are really slow. Right here, okay, and he said send right there. Okay, one. I will set Juan, and then I will send one other one. There you go. And hold on right here. Let me just send another one. Just one last one. I want to show you a couple pictures right here. That it is important to you guys to know what I do and why I started doing it. A lot of you guys are new followers, so I will explain a little bit. I'm not going to try to get too personal, all right? Because they're not going to try to get too personal. I understand, and I got you. So this is what I do. Okay. Right here. All right. Send. How many pictures I sent? 4. All right. There you go. 4 pictures. So let me just open the first one right here. I think this is the first one. Let me see if we're doing good. Yeah. All right. So we're good right here. So this is, hold on to your questions because this is a really good question. And I would like to show proof. I don't have the other pictures on my hand. So this is Gabriel. His name still is Gabriel. Still is Gabriel. This photo was taken back in 2015, 2016. This is the second fight that I did for people with cancer. This is a fight that I did to help kids with cancer. I approach after finishing my first fight that I will show you who it is. After coming down out of the ring, let me show you first the first fight because it is the same uniform, but she came to see me in this second fight. She came to see me, but it was not. This is her right here. Her name is Ms. Margie. That's her son right there, who is a beautiful guy, man. This is a beautiful man right here. He's such a good guy. Ms. Margie, as you can see, she's, she used to have a breast cancer. And you see right here on the middle of my shorts, it says Roberto, that, my uncle that is in heaven, that he lost the fight against cancer. He passed away. Before he passed away, I told my uncle, "Hey, uncle, I want to do something for you, man." And he said, "What?" So I wanted it to be a surprise. So I started training. And I told the promoter, let's do something so I can get funds to help my uncle that he has, stomach cancer. So I want to do, something for him. The promoter was like, oh, okay, Blue, you're asking for too much. The place is gonna be rent like this. It's gonna be like, come on, man. This is to help people. It's not to help yourself. It's to help people. Let's do something for the community. And not only that, let's make all the fighters wear the color of the man that has cancer and all. Let's support cancer and let's start a foundation and let's la la la. And he's like, man, you're not that far away. Let's do it. So we did it. And one day to another, I started training, and one day I came home, and my uncle was in my home, and and I saw him right there sitting down. He was, and I said like, hey, what are you doing over here? I just came to visit. They're like, hey, so I wanted to do a fight for you, man. What are you talking about? I remember his words and I remember his voice really stuck right here in my mind. And I said, I want to do a professional fight for you. He's like, for what? So I want to get all the funds, uncle, to give it to you. He's like, mijo, I'm really lucky. We are doing good. Try to give it to somebody else. Look at my uncle, man. So I said, are you sure? So I said, like, what should I do? I'm like, I'm already like a month away from the fight. It's like, uncle, you don't want it? He's like, no. Give it to somebody that really needs it. So I did a petition in social media. I posted, whoever has somebody that is suffering from cancer, shoot me a message. I'm doing a fight, and it is a charity fight. It is a professional fight, but everything that I'm going to make on selling hats, selling T-shirts, tickets, everything that I sell is going to be given to the person that is suffering from cancer. So immediately I got a message from somebody, and it said like, hey, I know somebody. So I never met her. Even before the fight and after the fight, I met her only on the phone. And I talked to her on the phone, and I said, Miss Margie, it is a pleasure to meet you. And, I don't know what you have. And she said, like, I have breast cancer, and it is really serious. It is on stage. I don't know what stage. And she was doing really bad. And I said, you know what? Can I do this for you? Can I go and fight for you on the ring? And everything that I make, I can give it to you as a gift for you, for breast cancer. And she said, are you sure that you want to do that? I'm like, yes. So something happened more beautiful that is just only money, people. She beat cancer. That's the most important thing. Cancer is such an emotional disease that if you let it get into your head, it will drown you and it will take you and it will eliminate you. Cancer will eat you up. If you're down emotionally, he will eat you up. So this brought so much light into her life that they were family, that they were not even talking to each other, and la la la. And all the family that day of the fight, all of them, they were there. And as soon as I'm coming out of the tunnel to go inside the room, I hear a wow. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, what? I even got a little bit like panic, like, oh my God, how many people are here? And everybody was like, blow, blow, blow. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, all right, let's get it. And it was all her family, friends, people from outside, the press, the state press, national press was there. It was beautiful. So we won that fight on the first round by knockout. Coming down from that fight, from the first fight, somebody from a organization, a nonprofit, came to me and said, Blue, we need help. And I was just coming down on the ring, coming down, steps down, like stepping down. There was a woman standing there. And she's like, I'm coming from an organization that is from Kids from Cancer. I was wondering if I can talk to you. And I'm like, come on, let me get some breath. Like, I just came down from a fight. Like, let me just say hello to the people. And like, please, she said, please, can I talk to you? I'm like, yes, you can, but can you just let me just talk to the family that they came to support their family member which was affected. So I don't know how much money we gathered for the first person. We gathered a lot of money for Mexico. We gathered a lot, and so less a time we gathered a lot. So she said this after I talked to her. She said, "Blue, our mayor of Tijuana promised the children of Clinic 1 of cancer that they were going to provide ventilators for them. This man stole the money and did not support us, did not give one dime for these kids. This guy right here that you see right here on my shoulders, his name is Gabrielito. Gabrielito, I have put a video when I go to the Clinic 1, and I said, okay, and that particular day when she offered me that, I said, all right, let me talk to my manager right here, and if she says yes, and if he says yes, there are two of them, let's do it. So they talk to each other and like, yeah, let's do it, Blue. We can do it. So when I get into fight mode, I don't want to hear if there's having problems with promotions. And I'm trying to make weight. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make weight. That is my objective, to fight. That is my job, to fight, win, make weight. So as I'm talking to her, she says, I want you to go to Clinic 1, where you're going to see actually the children. So this is Gabrielito. Gabrielito, on this particular time, I think he already had like 40 chemotherapies. 40 chemos. He already 80 chemos. I'm sorry, 80 chemotherapies he had. He's an age of 6 or 7 or something like that. He wasn't that age. Right now he's like 12. And he was I was walking and I was watching all these children, and it was an impact. It was shocking for me, and it was so emotional that I almost like broke down in one moment. So I'm walking inside where all these kids are in beds, and they don't have no ventilators because this parasite, a politician, stole the money from the government. So I'm walking in there. As I'm walking in there, I see a kid with her mother. The mother just recently separated of the dad because the dad could not handle the situation with the son, with Gabrielito. So the dad, irresponsible, left the mother alone with the whole responsibility of his child's life. And I see the mother and I see her crying. And then the lady that is the responsible for the organization goes and talks to her and says, oh, this is the boxer that I told you about, that he's going to do a fight for the kids and he's going to try to help to buy a ventilator and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, okay, all right. So I feel nervous because I never talked to a person that had a kid that had cancer. So I just go over there and say like, hello, this is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Oscar. And this is my son, Gabrielito. So I go over there and I talk to him. And as soon as I talk to him, he's like, hey, I try to be nice, but look how real this is. Look how real they are. They're really conscious about what is happening. So I go over there and like, hey, how you doing? He said, what is your name? So I said, my name is la la la. I'm going to do this for you. I'm not good. I'm sick. I'm really sick and I want to go home. I'm tired of playing right here in this bed. I want to go home. I don't want to be here. I'm sick. So that really impacted me at that moment. I was like, wow, man. So I told him something. I said, look, can you take him in the fight? And she said, I don't know if they let him out. It depends on how he is and his health. Can you please take him in the fight? Can you please take him to the fight? And he said, why? I'm only asking you this favor. I'm only going to ask this favor. If you take him to the fight, I will carry him through the whole arena as I am going in to the ring. And they said, yes. So I don't have the video right now in hand so I can show it to you guys when I'm carrying him in the ring. But this is Gabrielito as he went backstage and he said, Blue, you're going to carry me? And I said, hell yeah, man. I was waiting for you. So I put him in my arms and I'm like, we're going to win, all right? And he said, yes, we're going to win. So we went in there and this is the banner for the fight. It says fight like a kid on the top, right? Because it was all about, you see the right here, these, ay, se me fue como decirlo en inglés. This right here. I forgot how to say it in English. I got it right here on my mind. and it says infant cancer right here, and it's me right here as the the primary fight. Got my boy right here, Alan, and also my boy right here, Felipe. And all this says everything that is that it has entered in the box office is going to be donated for 62 kids with cancer. 62 kids with cancer. Everything that goes inside the box office was going to be delivered to 62 kids with cancer. So we went in there. We carried Gabrielito outside, the ribbon. Yeah, thank you, the ribbon. So we carried Gabrielito outside, and we won at the third round. Right here, there's a fight. There's me after the fight giving an interview with Flecha. Right here is another independent journalist, sports journalist. He's a really good guy, man. This is a beautiful man also right here. Flecha is a beautiful man. He's a really good guy. So your question is, how are you going to do this? And it is exactly like that, like I just shown you. I like to show proof before I do something. So I will get the family. The family is going to talk to you guys, and I'm going to bring them on a live feed, and they're going to say, this is my son. This is what we're going to do. And everything is going to be delivered to an account that is hers, theirs. I don't have nothing. I don't want nothing to do with the money. Nothing. It is them. I don't want nothing to do with it. I just want to get in there, help them out, get out. Get in there, knock out, get out. Like Mike Tyson, Get in there, 1 round, 2 round, get the hell out of there, man. I don't want to be in the ring fighting with nobody. Get out. Knock out, let's get out. So that's practically, I hope that I explained to you, Jenny, and I think that I went a little bit deep in that explanation for you, man. I think I went a little bit deep. We're 1 hour and 31 minutes. I think that's it. That's it for Buy Me a Coffee supporters. Every Friday, we are going to try to do this. But for every supporter, what is going to happen is that we're going to send a link to you guys. And we're going to set up a time. And hopefully, for the supporters, for next time, you guys go in there and you get the link, and you guys already know that if I say 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, I'm going to be, right there, live. So, God bless you all. Thank you again for every single one of you that has, donated today. And ultimately, the people that have supported my work through the whole week. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Buy Me a Coffee is right there for people to want to contribute. God bless you all. Via email. Yes, via email. There, we'll send them via email. That was every minute. We loved every minute of the explanation. Thank you so much. And says Jenny, that was a great explanation. I think I extended myself a little bit with that explanation, Jenny. I think you got a really good explanation. So God bless you all. I'm about to go and do my thing over here. And have a beautiful evening. Stay safe. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. You can follow him at every platform that exists in the world. Also, Ben Bearquan, Will Johnson, and Miss Sarah Carter. It was a pleasure to meet and talk to you guys, and every single one of you. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always, your country's first. God bless.
Ya van días y varias semanas.
He hasn't given no response, and it's been days and it's been weeks, and he has you think, Sarah, of this canyon right here?
It's absolutely incredible. I haven't been to Tijuana in a lot of years, and seeing how wide open it is. I mean, I don't know if you could turn the camera around and show everyone just how wide open it is. It's incredible.
A couple of questions? No. Rashida, what is your opinion on the massive child trafficking that is happening?
Y espero logren su objetivo de la justicia a su país. Luchen por su país. Basically, fight for your country.
Están bloqueando el acceso. ¡Viva! La Policía Federal o la autoridad nos está deteniendo el acceso y nos está deteniendo el paso para poder cruzar hacia el Zócalo, señores.